JBL wireless earbuds are for those who are the first to try something unique. The first wireless earbuds on the market with a touchscreen case, which allows you to control your audio without reaching for your phone. They also have a touchscreen smart charging case for one-touch control. I love being able to touch my buds and control the volume. With a built-in wireless transmitter that lets you plug and play with any device you want, JBL wireless earbuds connects you to all your favorite music, movies, and games. JBL wireless earbuds. Grab a pair at jbl.com.
The only thing that makes an Oklahoma fried onion burger more famous? Putting Kraft Real Mayo on the bun. For nearly 100 years, Oklahoma families have trusted its creamy, balanced taste to make every bite feel like home. So pick up Kraft Real Mayo at the store today.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily. Finding Balance in Motherhood. Is It Just a Myth? By Jen of thistimeofmine.com. Raise your hand if you've ever felt a little overwhelmed by the pressures of juggling the multiple moving parts of having a family, and maintaining a home, and keeping up with your responsibilities outside of the home, and trying to have a life of your own. To say motherhood is busy is an understatement. It is a full-time job in and of itself. In fact, it can be so consuming that by the time we get around to doing the things we want to do, we're burnt out. What once was enjoyable now feels like a chore, and we just don't have the energy or the desire to participate. Ready for a change? Just like business professionals, parents need to find ways to manage all the have-tos and want-tos. We need to find ways to keep on top of everything and find that perfect work-life balance. Or do we? Let's be real here. Who wants a perfect balance of work and play anyway? I certainly don't. Because being balanced would mean spending equal amounts of time and energy on everything. And I don't know about you, but the idea of spending more time on what I have to do and less time doing what I want to do doesn't sound that great to me. There's a better way. Rather than finding a perfect balance in motherhood, which is both impossible and undesirable, we can instead work toward a better balance. One that allows us to be more efficient and automated, so we have more time and energy to live our lives and enjoy our families. Here are 5 strategies to help you do just that. Number 1, organize your time. Find simple routines to automate and break up difficult parts of the day. For myself, I use block scheduling. It's my favorite way to organize my day, and it keeps me sane. Planning my day in blocks helps me to be more productive and allows me to schedule in plenty of leisure time. And I know it sounds silly to schedule something like that, but you're a busy mom too. You know how hard it is to make that happen sometimes. So rather than leaving it up to chance, plan for it. Routines and schedules are lifesavers for kids too. It gives them a predictable path to follow, especially during transitions. It takes a little practice at first, but with consistency, things become so automatic, kids can do most of the routines themselves. That means less work and stress for you. Number 2, do the hardest, most important things first. Mark Twain once said, quote, "If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first." End quote. There is nothing worse than that nagging feeling of an uncompleted task. And the longer we try to ignore the task, the heavier it weighs on our minds, leaving us feeling stressed and unproductive. So, whatever your biggest task is for the day, tackle it first, or as soon as you can in the morning. You'll be amazed at how much lighter and more productive you feel. Have you been putting off responding to a voicemail? Is there a chore you're dreading? Whatever it is, just do it. Number 3, choose your commitments wisely. Don't say yes to everything, but don't feel you have to say no to everything either. Instead, choose wisely. Keep only the things in your life that move you and your family forward in the ways that you want. It's all too easy to get sucked into the hustle and bustle of other families. It's also easy to feel guilty when your family does things that other families don't. Just keep your blinders on and do what's right for your family. Sometimes that means being productive, and other times it means making memories or doing things that bring you and others joy. Number 4, let go of perfection. We've all heard this one before, but as women and parents, it's extremely difficult to get out of that comparison trap. We're constantly asking ourselves questions like, am I doing this right? Am I doing enough? Or even, am I enough? We feel surrounded by moms who seem to have their lives put together better than us. But we need to remember, and I'm including myself in this, that what we usually see is the best of version. On social media, at school pickup, at church, wherever we go, we are consistently comparing the strengths of others to our weaknesses. But what we don't realize is that the same moms we're watching often feel just as insecure as we do. Part of motherhood is finding that balance between what we want to improve and what we're okay with, and then letting go of the rest. Number 5, get help when you can. We don't have to do everything to be a good mom. So why do we try to take it all on? I'm especially guilty of this one. It's not easy for me to reach out, but some things that have helped me lighten my load are involving my kids more in chores, simplifying meals, speed cleaning, trading after-school pickup with friends, and letting my husband help more so I can get out of the house. I don't know why that last one took me so long to be okay with. My husband is a huge help and completely capable, but for some reason I always felt guilty including him in the nitty-gritty parts of parenting, especially so I could go do the things that I wanted to do. Luckily, he coached me into it, and we've all benefited. So, is finding the perfect balance in motherhood a myth? Well, yes and no. Creating a healthy work-life balance might feel impossible. After all, it is a moving target. But while a perfect balance might be unattainable, a better balance is totally doable. Because it's not about perfection. It's about making the most of the time we have. We'll still feel overwhelmed at times, but the strategies in this post will help shift things back in the right direction when life gets crazy. You just listened to the post titled, Finding Balance in Motherhood. Is it just a myth? By Jen of thistimeofmine.com.
The only thing that makes an Oklahoma fried onion burger more famous? Putting Kraft Real Mayo on the bun. For nearly 100 years, Oklahoma families have trusted its creamy, balanced taste to make every bite feel like home. So pick up Kraft Real Mayo at the store today.
'Tis the season for identity theft. This time of year, most of us are checking off our holiday gift lists. But guess what? Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on them. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second and alerts you to threats you could miss by yourself, even if you keep an eye on your bank and credit card statements. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. And all plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. The last thing you want to do this holiday season is face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or other financial losses from identity theft all alone. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code IHEART. Or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
And thank you to Jen for this very manageable post. I love how the goals she's laid out in this read are both necessary and realistic. And it was really grounded work that I'm sure is very helpful for a lot of people, not just the moms out there. Now, one thought I wanted to offer on her 4th bullet about letting go of perfection. Unfortunately, we can tell ourselves to do this until we are blue in the face. Certainly, we can talk ourselves down from this over time, but to really accelerate the process of overcoming perfectionist tendencies, look for examples of imperfection that have gone right. This might mean considering something your parents could have done better, but still feeling confident in loving them and regarding them as great parents anyway. Or maybe if there's a friend or someone whose parenting style that you tend to compare yourself to, if you hear about a time in which they were falling apart and not their normal composed selves, that can be really grounding. And of course, you might even reflect on mistakes that you've made, or rather decisions that seemed like mistakes, but actually ended up leading to unexpected, favorable results. I'm sure there are plenty of examples out there for you to latch onto. So I'll leave you to it, everyone, as we wrap up another parenting article and another episode of ORD. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more, where your optimal life awaits.